Hey everyone, I'm so excited to have you join us today. If you enjoy, you're in the right place. Before we dive into today's video, if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our future content. We're building an awesome community here, and I'd love for you to be a part of it. A walking dead man? Ryumin scanned his surrounding, taking in the scene, all eyes fixated on the spot. Be completely drowned to it. Witnessing this, Ryo couldn't help but smirk, breaking into a subtle chuckle. Don't worry too much. Your only target in name, there won't be that many people who'll actually try to kill you. Ryumin asked. They won't aim for me. Ryo replied. You should know the final fate of a player with the region representative position. People have understood it as well. Being a region representative isn't all roses and sunshine. And as more people advance, that total number of people you can control using authority of command continues to decrease. It's not worth it when compared to the risk. Ryo's words rang true. Ryumin said, Black Scythe is right. Even I want to let go of this authority right now if possible. Just Ryumin wore a despondent expression. Someone approached. It was Aaron and Sangcheol. Why are those guys here? Hello, Mr. Black Scythe. Do you perhaps remember us? Of course, what's the matter? Sangcheol cast a sneaky glance in Ryumin's direction. It's just that you saved us from none other than the thug right here. We wanted to give our words of gratitude to you once more. Ryumin get angry and said, What? Thug? But Ryo, stop him. Thanking me once is enough. There's no need to come find me again. Sangcheol replied, We're still thankful. The president of our company also gives you a thanks for saving us. Right. As for our president, stop right here. I don't care. Ryo attempted to avert his gaze. Aaron urgently interjected and she said, Mr. Black Scythe, this is to show the sincerity of my gratitude for saving us. Please take it. Aaron presented a low-grade purple magic stone. A glimmer of excitement flickered in Ryo's eyes. A lowest-rank purple magic crystal? This is an expected gain. Aaron said, I didn't think my words of thanks alone were not so. Ryo replied, This is a good attitude to have thanks. There's no need to me to refuse when you're giving me such a great item. I'll have to try making a low-rank magic crystal when I go back. Lost in his thoughts, Ryo found himself inadvertently gazing at Aaron, and her unspoken thoughts reached him. Does he like it? He won't be mad because he think I give him a useless-looking rock, right? He realized she underestimates the true value of the magic stone. As Ryo shifted his gaze, he coincidentally caught a glimpse of Ryumin's thoughts. I have something like that as well. I think it was called the Black Gold Strength Stone. However, it turned out that Ryumin didn't possess a magic stone. Instead, he had an even more remarkable item. The Black Gold Strength Stone is an item that drops from monsters at a very low rate. An item more difficult to obtain than a magic crystal. It would be beyond impossible to try and obtain one on purpose at this time. No, I know he has such a precious item. Is this good luck or bad luck? Mr. Black Scythe, do you perhaps need a barriers? Aaron's words piqued Ryo's interest. A barriers? I advanced to a summoner. I can't summon a fairy to cast a barriers for you, if you need it. Ryo replied, Thanks for the offer, but no thanks. I don't think I'll need one. Disappointment tinged Aaron's expression. Got it. Then we'll be going now. I hope the best for you during this round. Aaron and Sangcheol nodded, bidding the farewells and departing. Not having any further business, Ryumin discreetly tried to slip away at that moment. Wait, you'll regret it at this rate. Ryumin replied, What do you mean? Didn't I tell you? You're walking target. But didn't you say there won't be anyone who'd aim for me? I said there won't be many, not that there won't be any. The benefits of the region representative haven't completely disappeared yet. Although most of us have achieved level 10 and have advanced, there are still a few who haven't. meaning targets for authority of command still exist. Think about it. Do you think absolutely no one out of thousands of players will aim for you? Ryumin's expression grew uneasy once again as Ryo spoke with reason. Then what should I do? Ryo replied, I'll help you so that you aren't an easy target. Really? Thanks. Then Ryo said, I didn't say I'd do it for free, as payment for helping you. You saw the rock Aaron handed to me just then, right? If you have anything like that, give it to me. Ryumin replied, I have a rock like that. Ryumin took out the item from his inventory. Black gold ore classification. Possession description. A solid black stone with a smooth and glossy surface. From the description alone, it was hard to tell what it was used for. Ryo said, All right, any other items? No, I give you everything I could. Seeing Ryumin covering his body, fearing that even his currently equipped equipment might be taken, Ryo couldn't have but let out a sigh and said, Don't worry, I wouldn't take it even if you offered it. Ryumin said, Since I gave you the item, where you help me now? Yeah, I keep my promise. At that moment, a bright light filled the sky and she said, You have gathered here today again without fail, humans. Decrease though. Players said, The number has decreased? So some people thought in the real word? The players were taken aback, but Ryo, it wasn't a surprising, and he said, I'd be more surprising if no player got themselves into a mess within an entire month. Angel said, Now then, since it looks like everyone is here, shall I announce the round 4 quest? At that moment, a message appeared before them. Main quest, kill each other for 3 hours. All zones participants, 181,906,418. Achievers, 0 zone ESKS, 45 participants, 1,042 achievers, 521. The players who saw the quest were bewildered. The angel said, You humans get so easily confused. It's just as it says. You just need to stab and kill the players next to you. How simple, right? To give you a little more explanation, the goal of this round is to decrease the number of players by making you kill each other. Unlike the previous rounds, there won't be any monsters this time, the players said. No monsters? But I need to increase my leave it and get stronger. Someone asked, Miss Angel, since only half can live, one person only needs to kill one other person, right? She replied, That's a secret. It wouldn't be fun if I told you everything. Ryo said to himself, You just got an order from your higher-ups to not say anything. The angels are just outlets of information for us in this damned survival game. There is a separate game master. The fact that she's hiding a specific rule means she received an order from the game master. While the players were still surprised by the revelation, the angel continued explaining. You won't complete the quest just by simple killing players. Only the top 54 can survive. It's a secret as to how the ranking will be formed. And one thing, you won't be ranked first for being the first person to kill someone. All right, shall be the end of the explanations now. Start killing each other. After the angel disappeared, a message appeared. Time remaining until round end. 2 hours and 59 minutes. The players looked at each other with puzzled expressions and they said, What do I do now? So I just have to kill someone else? Kill other people? Every thought I hold nothing against them? What sort of crazy around is this? Glancing around. Ryo could sense the hesitation in the players' minds. Ryumin was saying to himself, Can other players? How lucky! There were a few bastards I wanted to kill. Ryo sighed, as I thought he's thinking of killing his friends. A bitter smile formed on Ryumin's lips, and he said, Wait, now that I think about it, isn't it better for me if the players hesitate on killing others? I'll be invincible. You bastards, I don't know where are you, but I'll kill all of you. Ryo approached Ryumin. Only after Ryo was so close to Ryumin that he noticed and was taken aback and said, You scared me, Black Scythe. Is there something wrong? Ryo replied, I told you before that I'll help you not become a target, right? I'm here to fulfill that promise. Ryo took out his scythe. With a chilling sound, Ryumin's vision tilted. Before he could grasp the situation, Ryumin's head fell to the ground, wearing the same bewildered expression as in the previous regression. The fourth round quest was straightforward: kill players. But even within this main quest, there lay a hidden sub-quest. Eliminate the zone representative within the allocated time. If complete lowest rank magic crystal ticket, you have completed the sub-quest. As a reward, you will be given lowest rank magic crystal ticket as a reward. The reason Ryo killed Ryumin was revealed here: to vanquish the zone representative and claim the reward for the sub-quest. Lowest rank magic crystal ticket. Category: consumable. Rarity: rare. Effect: obtain a random selection of 1 to 5 low-grade magic stones. Usage restriction: until the next round, requires trainee rank or higher. Description: a limited time item that grants you a chance to acquire magic stones through random selection. The item will automatically expire upon advancing to the next round. Its acquisition is influenced by your luck stat. Ryo said, "All right, I got what I wanted. The reason why I killed Ryumin was to get the sub-quest reward, though that's not the only reason." At that moment, a piercing scream shattered the air. "Someone died! I saw it! Black Scythe killed him!" Ryo said silently. "When I was it that you all tried to kill the reason representative because you wanted the power for yourself again?" Upon witnessing the decapitation Ryumin, the onlookers erupted screamers. Some gaze at Ryo as if he were a savage beast. "You're a murderer!" Ryo said silently. "A murderer? That's right, I killed Jang. Do you think that's all I've killed countless people to reach around 20? Whoever, I've never killed anyone without a reason. Especially in this round, I had no choice but to kill people to complete it, whether I wanted to or not. We all know that. They're just choosing to attack me because they wanted to." A wry smile escaped him, provoking an outburst from the players. "Are you laughing right now? Are you a psycho? What's there to laugh about?" And then a message materialized before the players. Player Black Scythe has become the new region representative. iPhone seeing that notification of the change in zone representative, the realization dawned upon them. The one who wielded a knife now also hold a gun. The player who had mocked him quickly lowered their hands. Suddenly, silence fell upon the crowd as if everyone had turned into status. Ryo's sneer deepened, emanating a sense of triumph, and said, "Why aren't you shouting like before? Looks like you all got scared now that I am the region representative. Seeing how you are afraid of the authority of command, have you got advanced yet?" The player stumbled over his words and said, "What are you talking about?" The crowd pointed their fingers towards Black Scythe, more specifically above his head. "Look at that! Black Scythe's name turned red," Ryo said. "From their reaction, it has probably turned into a red color from a light one. In a round, if you kill someone, your name will turn red, and the more people you kill, the redder it would be. The change a name color is to differentiate between killers and non-killers. And people choose to kill killers more easily than innocent non-killers because they can feel less guilty about it. However, the ones who kill the killers become killers themselves. And in the end, it will accelerate the cycle of killing. They're still hesitating to kill each other right now. But at this rate, even more people will die." Ryo said to them, "What are you all doing? I don't think you have the time to mess around. You shut up. You're a murderer." Ryo replied, "What are you making it look like I was the only one who wanted to kill the region representative? Where are all the people who swarmed Jungsik like rats in the last round? If I don't kill, I would be killed. Did you all survive like this without knowing the simple truth?" Amidst the silence, Ryo's voice broke through. Remove yourself from hypocrisy and acknowledge reality. If you tell everyone that they will die if they don't kill someone else, who wouldn't raise their weapon? Now's not the time to space out like this. If you really can't do it, then try to have a discussion like the one you had during the voting last time. With those words left hanging in the air, Ryo turned away. Ryo said to himself, "The fight will happen even if I don't lay out for them. But that will be too late. If I hadn't told them this, time would have passed and been wasted. At the point, it's possible that we won't even be able to fill count for finished participants. Driving them to do the quest like this is the way to save the most number of people." It seemed that Ryo's arguments had an effect, as murmurs of uncertainty arose. "I don't think we can just stand around like this. Shouldn't we at least do something like Black Scythe said? Then what do you want to do? Are you just going to yap? Don't twist my intentions. I am suggesting we have a discussion of what to do. How about a series of fair, one-on-one matches? How can there be fairness when you're fighting till death? And talking about a match, are you here to play around? What did you say?" The murmurs grew louder as the conversation became heated. Amidst the unfolding debate, Aaron glanced at Sangcheol. "What should we do, Mr. Bodyguard? We really need to kill someone like Mr. Black Scythe said?" Sangcheol replied, "Of course we need to kill. If we don't, we'll be the ones who to die instead. What's the worth of someone else's life when our own lives are on the line? I completely agree with what Black Scythe said. You need to resolve your heart as well, Miss Aaron. Murdering others isn't a pleasant experience." At that moment, Sangcheol seemed unfamiliar to Aaron, and she said, "You sound as if you've killed someone before. How could that be? It's just I guess. Then who should we kill? Let's wait a moment to check the atmosphere before we decide." As Aaron followed Sangcheol's gaze, she saw people engaged in passionate discussions. The players said, "Let's just pick someone to kill. Who are we going to kill then? Let's kill the murdered. Kill the people with red names. And why are you deciding that?" Opposing opinions emerged from various corners. Someone said, "Aren't you saying we should kill Black Scythe? Black Scythe? You're out your mind. How can we kill someone who's at level 30? I don't think we can kill him even if we all charged it towards him at once. Everyone, be quiet. What if Black Scythe hears us? I can already hear all of you." Ryo, who had been observing, couldn't help but curl lips in a smug smirk. Few people hastily turned their heads, feeling the intensity of his sharp gaze. As Ryo patiently waited, the debate reached its boiling point. "What are you all talking about? Life is precious. That's right, if you kill someone, you'll become a murderer as well. Done, what are we supposed to do? If I want to live, I need to kill someone. Now's not the time to make a fuss like this. Let's just agree to kill the criminals first. And who are we supposed to kill? Who does criminals are? Anyone a criminal record, please raise your hand, something like that? That's a pretty absurd suggestion. What did you even contribute to all of this anyway? Tell us your plan then." The debate quickly escalated into a gender conflict. The air was filled with shouts and profanity, descending into utter chaos. The atmosphere of the debate had long dissipated. However, this despite all the talk of killing or not killing, no one actually took action. Fear held them back. Ryo shook his head and said, "What a miss! They're shouting about killing each other, yet they can't even act on such words. There's no need to worry, they'll be familiar with it soon, not." Ryo was well aware Ryumin, the person he killed at the beginning, would serve as a trigger. "Let's not shout. Everyone, let's come to logical." The player who was shouting turned his head, following everyone's gaze. And like the others, he couldn't help but be left speechless. Because Ryumin, whom they believed to be dead, had miraculously come back to life. Ryo said, This is the hidden rule of this round. You revive 10 minutes after you die. Ryumin, as if awakened from a deep slumber, and glanced around, and he said, "Why is everyone looking at me? It's like they're looking at zombie or something. But isn't this weird? I'm pretty sure I was talking to Black Scythe just now. What's going on?" Ryumin couldn't help but fell bewildered. He wasn't even aware that he had died. The players reacted with surprise. They said, "He come back to life. What's happened? It seems like the system revived him." Then perhaps in this round, you get resurrected after you die. Everyone drew their weapons. The fact that killing no longer carried the burden of guilt relieved their conscience. "Everyone please come down. We're not sure if we can actually resurrect or not." Before she could finish her words, sword pierced through her from behind. The man who had just argued with the women went mad, repeatedly thrusting his sword into her with crazed expression. Then he said, "Revive! We need to fight again!" Even though he had killed her, anticipating her revival, the woman remained motionless. Someone said, "She's not getting up." The question was answered by another player. "Just wait, let's see if she revived or not." Now that I think about it, I think it took that man about 10 minutes to resurrect. How about we all wait until she revives? The players silently agreed and spent time in silence. If it becomes certain that they revive even after being killed, they could eliminate without hesitation. Time passed. Exactly 10 minutes had gone by. At that moment, the people witnessed the process of revival. As if time were rewinding, the blood was absorbed and the wounds healed. The woman who had been lifeless rose like a zombie and regained her original appearance. Just like Ryumin, the woman suddenly regained her senses, yawning back to life. She said, "Who did it? Who stabbed me in the back?" The woman, rapidly turning her head, caught sight of grinning man. This time, the man swiftly slit her throat, ending her life with a chuckle. Through the resurrection ability had been proved, people hesitation to act immediately. Ryo said, "Even after confirming the reviving is possible, it's natural that they're uncomfortable with murderer." As same players began killing, competition arose, and others started swinging their blades at one another. There was no specific target in mind. They simply attacked randomly anyone within reach. Ryo said, "I should get moving as well."
お前はもう死んでいる。